Pity Beats here from Pop Turnitin, speaking to maryjo about her recent single, Don't Call Me, which recently dropped. Welcome to the show. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's an exciting time.
It's an exciting time. I feel like it's no matter what, and it's a weird feeling. You go record this song, you play the waiting game, and now finally people can kind of see the video and listen to the song. Like, has it hit you that it's finally out there in the world?
Dude, I was thinking about that actually this morning because we recorded it like probably over a year ago, maybe a year ago. And I've just been waiting. And then we redid the production and now I'm like, oh, it's actually here now. Cause you like wait and you think it's kind of almost already out there when you're listening to it so much. And then I was like, whoa, people are actually listening to it now.
I know, and it's awesome. And it's interesting, too, because you look at that song, you look at Traffic. These are songs where you listen to it, you know it's maryjo's voice and everything. But this one's more kind of up-tempo. Traffic kind of has a little bit more of kind of a more, I don't know how to say it, like not slow, but a more kind of like, or like
Yeah, they're
easy.
more like depressing-ish.
Yeah, well, like I was gonna say, like easy listening, let's say, you know what I mean? But Don't Call Me
Yeah.
like this one, they're calling this the summer anthem and everything. Does that just kind of happen, would you say? Like certain songs are just gonna be different, or do you feel like that's just kind of like planned?
Yeah, honestly, it's like I like people like when I do those emotional songs and the sad songs, but for like performing them live, I don't want everyone to just be sad the whole time. So it's fun to like have something to upbeat and it's fun for me to sing too. So after we recorded like Love Fools and Traffic and Don't Call Me, I was like, let's start to find our happy medium where like everyone can still sing along and dance to, but something they can belt.
It's emotional, but Traffic is a bop. I just want to say that.
Oh, thank you.
And I find it interesting because there's many kind of different layers in the process of kind of putting together a record, like recording a single. When you're in the studio, when does it start kind of hitting you that you're onto something special, or you're like talking to your team and you're like, this one should be the single? Because you record a lot of songs and then there's the selection process of the singles. Is it during the process or is it when the songs are already recorded where you know?
I would say during the process.
Yeah.
I usually know when we're writing it if we're gonna use it or not. Or
And
like
is that what you felt with Don't Call Me?
Yeah, for sure. Everyone in the room. I did it with Logan, Maggio, Bo Bailey, and Knox Morris, and we were all like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. And I always say, like, I'm maryjo, but you can call me tonight. And that's how we kind of got there too.
Yeah, for sure. It's interesting too, because you look at kind of the landscape of music these days, and I feel like we kind of started the interview talking about how the fact that like a lot of the singles that are out from maryjo right now are different and kind of feel a little different. Obviously, it's your voice, like you said, but there's a lot of genre bending happening in music these days. What do you think about that? And what do you think about the fact that, some people right off the bat can refer to you as your music as pop? They can refer to your music as alternative. Like, what do you think about that genre bending happening in the industry?
Honestly, like, I think I was still finding my voice and my sound when I was recording those songs, but I have fun singing all of it. And I think that thank you for saying, by the way, that you can tell it's me when I sing. But I think that's the main thing.
No, there's
is
a
like
distinct voice, absolutely. Because that's important. Because Traffic and Don't Call Me are very different songs instrumentally.
Oh yeah, totally. I think it's just when I like whatever chords we play, if I'm like vibing with it and if I like it, I just kind of go with it. Because like my my voice, I would say, is the main instrument anyway of everything. So it's kind of like, well, if I want to do different types of like songs for everyone to listen to, I also want a lot of people to listen to it. So it's like some people might not be into the sad stuff, but some people might be, and then they have options.
100%. It's pretty crazy because you're releasing these singles. When was your first kind of single officially released? And was that Traffic or was there one before that?
It was Love Fools. Yep. Oh my gosh, I literally don't remember. It was a few months ago. It was a few months ago.
Yeah, exactly. It hasn't been that. Okay, so it hasn't been that long ago. It's been less than a year. And I find, for people that listen to your music on Spotify, you're right now at like 75,000 monthly listeners. That's going to kind of go up. And, social media and everything, over 1 million TikTok followers. Has it hit you how like fast everything is happening a little bit reception wise?
I know No, I think I just go with the flow, and everyone says enjoy the journey because you're constantly trying to like just climb your way up. But that's the exciting part because then you constantly have something to look up to. So it doesn't really hit me, but I also don't know if it ever really will because I'm just trying to stay present and like while it's all happening. I don't know if that makes sense.
Sometimes it's like you want to do that. I want to do that too, but sometimes you just can't escape it because it's always around and you're getting comments.
Exactly. Everyone's like, just, take a deep breath and it'll all happen. And I'm like, hey, I don't need to do that. I'm already loving the journey of it because, it'll happen over time.
100%. And, these songs are coming out via Atlantic Records. And I want to do something now, which is really cool because I want to, I haven't done this segment in a while. I've done some music interviews. I'd usually do a segment now called Name 3, where I want you to name 3 Mary Jo songs, but the 3 specific songs are the 3 different songs. So I feel like I kind of know which ones are going to be each, but you have a lot of songs that you're ready now. There's a lot of songs you probably wrote in the past that maybe like are not out yet or anything that maybe you could talk about. But I want you to name an upbeat Mary Jo song, like an up-tempo, dancey Mary Jo song. I want you to name me an important kind of close to home Mary Jo song, like one of the most important songs. I know they're all important, but one that kind of comes to mind. And then I guess for the third, it could be, Don't Call Me because it just came out, but like trendy or a song that you think really is a song for now that like belongs on playlists or anything. So dancey, up tempo, meaning like close to your heart, and trendy. Name 3.
I would say we recorded a song called, I think it would be Don't Call Me right now, honestly, because the other ones that I'm thinking of are all kind of like Kelly Clarkson-y a little bit.
Yeah, so they Don't Call Me would be like the upbeat one, absolutely.
And then the one that's close to home, I have a song called Cleveland, and it's just about like missing Cleveland because that's where I'm from. And it's just like all about that. So that's definitely the home one. And then after that, and then Don't Call Me would probably be the other one too.
I would also put that in Traffic too, because I feel like Traffic is making the rounds on a lot of playlists and stuff. People are putting it in playlists. I've seen that.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that then. Maybe we'll go with that one.
You're like, oh yeah,
we'll go with that one.
No,
it's like 5 a.m. when I remember, like I like then go look at the playlist, and I'm like, oh, and I see all like the funny name ones.
Well, was it Don't Call Me that was just put on Salt?
Yes.
Congratulations. Ooh. That's awesome. No, it's a cool, everyone wants to be on those Spotify playlists. It's a big deal.
I didn't know that was a thing, so I was so confused when I woke up and saw it. I was like, wait, I'm the cover girl for this? I'm like, this is crazy. I didn't know that you were like, I don't know. I guess I'm still figuring all this out. I don't really know what to expect.
It's like the first single of these, like a bunch that are kind of coming out. And I'm assuming like more are going to come out. And I'm assuming there's a record on the way. Like I'm sure there's way more Mary Jo music coming.
Oh, there's a lot of Mary Jo music.
Are you starting also to get used to the fact that it really is kind of calm before the storm a little bit? Because there is going to be kind of that announcement that comes whenever where new songs are coming out, you know what I mean? Like touring, like it's all brewing right now.
It is all brewing. I feel like we're just like, we have everything and now it's just a matter of like putting it out, branding. That's a lot of fun. And just honing in on like who's Mary Jo as an artist, not just a person, but this like product, I guess you could say, you know?
No, 100%. And like you said, Mary Jo is an artist, but Mary Jo, if you kind of break things down, is a storyteller, because whether you do music, whether people act, they write, they direct, they're all storytellers. So what I wanted to know is what excites Mary Jo about storytelling specifically?
Oopsies. I think the fact that when I do write the song, even though it sounds like it could be about a relationship or something, I want everyone to relate to it. But when I sit down and like think about all the different types of like scenarios that people could think of, that's the exciting part. Like, oh, what if someone went through this and is thinking about this? Or like, I think that's the fun part, is just figuring out the story and like how many stories could be in that one song for people.
That's really well said. The best, like I've never heard that answer before. Your favorite thing about storytelling is figuring out the stories. It's so simple, but it's genius.
It's deep, yeah. The sessions are pretty deep, dude.
Sometimes I have to like retire that question because I get like the same, especially when I interview like actors, I get the same answers, right? Like, but you know, you inspire me to keep that question going.
Thank you. My gosh, I'm an inspiration.
Yeah, new single "Don't Call Me" is out now, so they can kind of stream that wherever they listen to music. It's pretty crazy now. That's how you plug, right? Like, where can I listen to the song? Everywhere.
Well, you used to. It's so weird and stuff because my mom and I were talking about that. How they didn't use to, like they didn't have that like to get figured out and stuff. You'd go tour and like do all that, and now they have all these crazy platforms. And I'm like, oh, bless.
And they got to go listen to it because, like traffic, "Don't Call Me" is a bop.
Thank you.
Mary Jo, so great chatting with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, so the new single's out now, "Don't Call Me." And then can you plug away? There's Instagram. People can follow you on Instagram and TikTok.
My Instagram is Kim Kardashian. No, I'm just kidding. It's maryjo.young. And then my OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. My
TikTok.
Young. Oh, and TikTok. TikTok's maryjo.young. Yeah, I think it's all maryjo.young.
Oh man, this. Well, this has been Pop Turnitive. YouTube.com/PopTurnitive for previous episodes. You can, of course, stream Mary Jo's new single, "Don't Call Me," wherever you listen to music. Until next time, this is Mary Jo and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Pop Turnitive. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Pop Turnitive on YouTube. Be sure to like Pop Turnitive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.